Hi, welcome to Trailside Chat with Mindy and Jac. I'm Mindy.
I'm Jac.
And today we are going to talk about setting some intentional goals for 2021. Congratulations to all of us.
Yes.
We survived
Yes.
the dumpster fire of 2020. We all deserve a big, tall drink after that.
Yes.
But now on to bigger and better things. Hopefully the world is going to turn the corner for 2021 and we can all get back to our regularly programmed lives. I know for one, I'm really looking forward to being able to travel again.
Yes.
Oh, I miss the sweet, sweet, delicious wine of Europe and its cheeses and its breads and its charcuterie. And I cannot wait to get back there. Love me some charcuterie. Can't wait to hopefully go skiing in Japan someday.
Ooh.
That's on our bucket list for
Really?
soon. Yeah. What are you looking forward to for 2021?
Yes, traveling. I'm seeing family more so. Just seeing people's full faces. I'm hoping at some point.
Yeah.
I have low expectations.
Low bar over
I
here.
want to see your whole face.
Not behind the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just being out and all the things with all the people is just, I'm craving just,
Yeah.
I don't want to say normalcy because I don't think that's ever going to happen, and I don't necessarily think I want it to go back to the way that it was, because we've made some good things happen this year. But I do want us to be able to talk and not stress about getting COVID.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed in watching movies or TV shows or something, you know, there will be these big party scenes or something and nobody's wearing masks and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's so weird.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, they need to be having a mask on.
I'm really appreciative of my friends that we have been able to establish some safe boundaries together and still have drinks once in a while outside or take dinner over and have it in the backyard somewhere. And so that's been kind of a saving grace, but still keeping that bubble pretty small.
Real small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But moving forward, I know we've talked quite a bit about our goals together for UR in growing the business and releasing some new products this year.
Yeah.
We've been working hard on planning out what those are going to look like and getting some timelines established and really working on some of our strategy together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really exciting. What other goals do you have, either personally or additionally for UR or other career opportunities?
I would say more so like personally, just because I feel like once I work personally, it's going to go other ways or other directions as well. Mine would be definitely be more intentional about things. We kind of just posted our video last time about that, and that's just something that I'm progressively working on and focusing on.
That's great.
And just taking a moment and appreciating things as they're happening to me instead of just trying to move so quickly through them, because I think that's something where you're not truly feeling joy if you're always trying to work to the next thing. So that's kind of like,
I think that definitely is close to home over here.
It's like fully feeling joy is like you never do, because you're always like, oh my gosh, I gotta go somewhere else, you know. Do something else, or you're worried that it's impending doom is gonna happen right around the corner, you know. So are you realizing some things in this moment? Yes. So that's a huge goal of mine, is to really truly feel joy. And I'm hoping that will also spread on to like me being more confident and really pushing the business forward, and all those other good things are going to come with that.
Absolutely, yeah. Those are all really, really great goals. Yes. I definitely need to copy some of those. Particularly probably the being present and intentional. I tend to move at a very fast, rapid fire pace. throughout my day. I mean, I have a massive list of things to do every day. You know, like you just see one of the Asana boards that I manage every day, and I have, you know, like 15 of those that I'm constantly like, what's next? So at the end of every day, it can be very exhausting. And then, you know, we charge pretty hard on the weekends, whether that's mountain biking or doing big gravel rides, or now it's ski season, so we're touring or resort skiing every weekend. And it's a really fun season. Yeah, I love skiing. Skiing was my first love before running, so that's really fun. And it's the first year that I've had a full ski pass for a long time, so I'm really looking forward to spending a lot of time skiing. Yeah. Our passes are at Snoqualmie, so they also have a Nordic Center there. Cool. Getting back into that, which you know, I did a little bit of that still when I lived in Utah, but not nearly as much as when we lived in UP. So really looking forward to that this winter. And then as we look further into the year, I know we've chatted quite a bit about doing kind of an ultra distance day, and I really want to set some bigger physical goals for myself like that, and do a few of those, both running and big bike adventures this year. So I'm trying to be more intentional about, I'll never find the physical fitness level that I had when I was racing at an elite level, but you know, bringing some of that joy back by setting some fun goals for myself. Right. That it doesn't have to be centered around performance. It's just focusing on the fun, and that's really a big focus for me. I like that. I think that's really good. I'm sorry, did I just cut you off? No. Okay. Mm-mm. I was gonna say too, I would also like to do like longer distance runs and be in shape, and hoping not to get injured during them. But it's also like, I take more from it. The value for me is to be able to like see a lot of things and like go new places that not a lot of people have been. Like, for me, and not so much the high intensity, like, you know, like 800 meter training, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's a total different thing, but like finding value in just like the adventure of it. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. That's what I love so much about running. And I do a lot of running when I travel. Especially now that I don't have to travel with a bike. Right. I love running when I travel anywhere. You know, in Europe, just like finding narrow alleys and meandering wherever my feet take me, and getting up before, if I'm traveling with friends, getting up before them and just going out and watching the sunrise over whatever. It's pretty magical, and I like to treat myself to a coffee and pastry at the end of all those runs. Yes. So those are my physical goals, but I think more so like continuing my mission for mindfulness and being kind to myself, and not putting so much pressure on myself to. I'll take that one too. I hold myself to very high expectations for work, and bring it down a notch maybe, which it's a learning process. Well, it's hard to like let go of that, because then you think, oh, well, I won't be as successful, or I won't be able to push myself as hard. But I think on the other hand, if you're a lot kinder to yourself, it recharges your batteries a lot more, and so you're able to kind of push yourself further at that point. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So we'll see how this all evolves. Anything else you have? I think for my like goals, like, I do want to run an ultra, probably in the spring, and see how hard I can run that. If there's a race. If there's not a race, I might go for like an FKT or something, or attempt one. I'm not saying fastest known time, in case you aren't aware. I feel like super, like, I know this is just little, but I hate saying it on camera. I'm like, I might try to do that, maybe. Like, shoot for the stars, girlfriend. I'm committing now, but so I would like to do that, I think, if that would come up, because what are you gonna do just for fun, or like to relax?
It's a good question. I mean, I would like to do more climbing.
Yeah.
I have I climbed a 512C before, indoors before quarantine, and so I would like to try for a 512D, and then I'd also like to be able to start leading again. So those are little goals. But yeah, it's just that is relaxing for me.
That's
in some
awesome.
ways. Yeah.
Oh, and today on our run, I was telling you about my goal to with one of my girlfriends to be able to do 21 pull-ups. End of 2021,
which is crazy.
I have a beautiful new pull-up bar that my husband installed, and each day I'm out there. I have this little progressive pull-up protocol that I've been writing on our whiteboard.
Yeah.
And
we should look at some climbing workouts.
Yeah, I should. And I've noticed since we stopped going to the gym, we finally have this beautiful at-home gym that we installed in our garage. But what I've noticed about not going to the gym in the last 10-ish months, despite having dumbbells and kettlebells at home this whole time and using them regularly, my grip strength has decreased significantly.
Yeah.
And we use a lot of grip strength mountain biking, but doing a bunch of pull-ups and stuff now, or heavier deadlifts again, now that we have
some huge calluses.
But now having a little bit heavier weight set again and having a pull-up bar, it's holy smokes, my hands are so weak.
Yeah.
So my strong hands back.
I know. I know. I have a hangboard. I have not installed my hangboard yet. That's the next step.
Key to
yeah. Just holding on to it.
On the ground.
On the ground.
Anyway, those are our goals for 2021.
Yeah.
We will keep you posted like we do throughout the year and bring you more updates and some silly inspiration and see where the year takes us.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yeah.
See you next time.
Okay, so now it's time for a segment called Ask Mindy.
Where Jackie asks me some random question that I have not prepared for.
Yes. And she's really not prepared for it because it's coming out of my brain. Who most inspires you?
Oh, this is a great question. I draw a lot of inspiration these days from a couple of close friends that show me that you can be a badass woman and have a badass career and still have your own family and your own home.
Yeah.
Because that's not something I really grew up with.
Yeah.
It's been a big journey to get to that point, and I think it's kind of an ever evolving thing. Who else inspires me? I was really inspired by Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
That was a major loss when we lost her at the end of 2020.
Yeah.
I think she did so much for women, and I love her. She was such a badass. Yeah. I mean, I think as women we definitely owe a lot of our rights and freedoms to her, and she was such a powerful figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.